Alright, what's up everyone? First we're gonna go through our how our bracket's doing for just a regular challenge, and then we're also gonna do how we're doing how I'm gonna make a second chance bracket. The Sweet 16 bracket and you picked all 16 teams. It's not that hard to go perfect. I mean it's still kinda hard but like compared to the other ones. So I made a ton of brackets, but I kinda like chose my main one, which is this one right here. So yeah, we're gonna check it out. I'm in the 31 percentile. I'm ranked 19 million. I have 410 points. Not not doing too well, but I still have some chances to regain it. My elite eight can't get too many people. I can get 5 out of 8 in elite eight, which isn't bad. All final four is still in for me, so that can boost my points a lot. But anyway, um, so I almost did really good in this. In the South, the only one I messed up was Troy in the first round versus Nebraska. It was either Nebraska was gonna lose by a bit or they're just gonna kill Troy. No in between, and of course they got killed. I tried to pick three massive upsets right here: Tech, Akron, Hofstra, Miami, Ohio. I don't know why I thought that, but they all lost by 20. Santa Clara, they should have won that. If I got that one right, then that is a big upset pick. And had them in my Elite Eight. I thought they were gonna make a Cinderella run, and they really played well against Kentucky. I mean, they definitely had the chance at winning, especially after that buzzer beater half court. That was one of the best games I've ever seen. But anyway, I had UCLA beating UConn. They were in it for a long time actually. They were only down by like 5, I believe, with like 3 minutes left, maybe 4. I'm not sure. Um, I did solid on this one. I mean, of course, UCLA was my worst one. I guess you could say USF. They lost by 4 though. They almost made a big comeback. And same with Ohio State. Ohio State should have won that. But I did okay on this one. Actually, pretty solid. Just BYU was my worst pick, and then so this one was my best one. But yeah, not the best predictions. But yeah, so now we are going to make a second chance bracket. Men's second chance. For the fun of it, why don't we make a woman's second chance? Why not? So I already made one, but that's not gonna be it. So it loads. All right, here we go. Sweet 16. It's much easier to predict. This I should have this narrowed down. I think this is I have a good chance. So first, I do have St. John's winning in my regular bracket, but I do think Duke is gonna win that. Duke, they're probably gonna win by like 2. Doesn't really matter. Michigan State versus UConn, like my bracket, I do have Michigan State winning. Michigan State hasn't seen any troubles. They've dominated past their first two, and I'm really um, and I think they have a pretty solid chance of beating UConn on what would that be Friday night? Yeah, Friday night. First, you have to watch that. Nebraska versus Iowa. I do want Iowa to win, but I think Nebraska is gonna head to the Elite Eight. No surprise there. I mean, Iowa, what a win against Florida, but I don't think the Magic's gonna continue against Nebraska. Illinois versus Houston. Houston's a very good team. Illinois, they haven't really shown too much struggles, but I do think they are gonna lose to Houston. Michigan versus Alabama. Alabama, they're a pretty solid team, but I believe Michigan will win that game. Tennessee versus Iowa State. Tennessee's run, I think, is going to come to an end right here, and they're going to win that. So no upset so far. I mean, you could argue Michigan State's an upset, but no, not really. Arizona versus Arkansas. I do believe Arkansas will beat Arizona on Thursday night. That will be kind of an upset. Arkansas is a really good team. Darius, Acuff, and then Malik Thomas. But yeah, Texas versus Purdue. While I want Texas to win, I do think Purdue is going to end their little Cinderella run. So now we got the Elite Eight. Duke versus Michigan State. like I said, Michigan State, they're a really good team. I think they will be going to the Final Four, and I believe the Houston will end Nebraska's little run. Michigan versus Iowa State. I think Iowa State's a better team here, and they go to the Final Four. And Arkansas will also be going to the Final Four. So Michigan State, Houston, Arkansas, and Iowa State. This is almost identical to my regular bracket Final Four. So yeah, Arkansas versus Iowa State, Michigan State versus Houston. Do believe Houston will go back to the national championship, and just like my bracket, I do believe Arkansas will go back. Actually, no, they're never really in it. Never mind. We'll go into the national championship. Do believe there will be 145 points scored, and Houston versus Arkansas. I do believe Arkansas will be the 2026 NCAA tournament winner. Malik Thomas, there's Akov. There will be some amazing NBA players. But yeah, so that's for my men's bracket. Now we're gonna make a women's second chance, just for fun. I do not watch women's basketball, but whatever. Fantasy. Um. All right, UConn versus North Carolina. I do believe so. If you didn't know women's basketball, it's a little different from men's basketball. Not a lot of Cinderellas. It's very rare. Way more rare. Somehow Virginia made the Final Four, or not Final. I'm an idiot. Somehow they made the Sweet 16, but yeah. But anyway, UConn, Vanderbilt. That's simple there. South Carolina, TCU. I do believe Texas will go to the Final Four, as well as Louisville. I do think a 2 seed does not make it there. And I also believe Duke and UCLA will play each other in the Elite Eight. So first we have, I mean, it's kind of simple here. Can't overthink it. Gotta go all 1 seeds in the Final Four. And then UConn versus South Carolina and Texas versus UCLA. I do think the UCLA versus South Carolina. I do believe South Carolina will win the women's national championship once again. And points, I'm gonna say a little less than men's. I'm gonna say 100. No, we're gonna say 118. This is alright. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. Yeah, let's see how I do. I'll probably post an update Friday night, maybe Saturday on both of these brackets. So yeah, that's it.